it is your superhuman crypt keeper tonight, and I have a question for you. Can you die from being too shredded? I have a crazy story I want to share with you guys about a 31-year-old former bodybuilder by the name of Andreas Munzer. And this guy is, I'm going to show you pictures in just a second. This guy is the most ripped and shredded human being that you will ever see in your entire life. He is literally like a human anatomy chart, and that ended up being his downfall. That is the reason that he died actually 2 days after a bodybuilding competition. So I'm gonna share with you guys this crazy story about how he actually died from being too ripped, and then after that I'm gonna get into 10 bad things that happen to your body when you're between 4 and 6% body fat, because I know many of you guys might be on Instagram and you see bodybuilders and fitness models, you know, the day of a competition, and you might think that's like goals of how you want to look all summer long. I'm going to tell you that is not how you want to look. It is not sustainable, and it is extremely dangerous, as you're about to find out. I'll show you guys some pictures of how this guy looks. He is freaky vascular. He looks like an anatomy chart. So look at these pictures. I mean, the chest striations are insane. I've never seen that many muscle fibers just going through like everywhere in the chest. He has shredded quads. I mean, you have quads as vascular as most people's forearms when they're relatively lean. That is very impressive. So this guy was one of the most vascular, well-conditioned bodybuilders of all time. But when I get into what they found in his body when he died, you're about to find out that it is impossible to ever get like this naturally. In fact, I'm gonna give away a little spoiler. They found 20 different drugs in this guy's system at the time of his autopsy, and that was not the most disturbing thing that they found in his body. Just wait till you guys hear this. So the guy had incredible amounts of vascularity, and get this is actually very sad, because on top of all the drugs he took, I'm sure he did work very hard and he dedicated his entire life to training and dieting. He never even won a professional bodybuilding show. I think his best finish was 3rd place at the 1990 Arnold Classic. So, I mean, if you're gonna go down, like, if you're gonna die at the age of 31 for your sport, at least come away with some championships. I mean, that is very, very saddening, and he's actually left a really bad shadow on the sport of bodybuilding, because most people only remember him for being the only bodybuilder ever to die within days after his competition. So now I want to get into how he actually died. Now, first of all, let me tell you all the reasons on why he didn't die, and it's going to shock you how he actually did die, and there's going to be an important takeaway. So, got some notes here. He died on March 14th, 1996, several days after the Arnold Classic in 1996. He was originally registered into the emergency room for stomach bleeding, kidney failure, and liver failure. But that's not the reason that he died. Now, they found table tennis-sized tumors on his liver, but that is not the reason why he died. They found 2/3 of his liver was a crumbly mess. Like 2/3 of his liver was completely like disintegrating and was a complete mess. But that is not why he died. Now, get this. His heart was twice the size of a normal person. Now, keep in mind, when you're taking tons of different steroids for a long period of time, your heart is a muscle, and your heart is also going to grow. So that's why extreme bodybuilder like dosages of steroids is very dangerous long term, especially as you get older, because your heart actually grows. So he was taking so many anabolic substances, his heart was twice the size of a normal human. But that is not why he died. And then to top it off, they found 20 different drugs in his system. 20, that's 20. But that is not why he died. So why did he die? Well, he actually died, they revealed at the autopsy, from a combination of diuretics and having non-existent body fat. He literally was like 1 or 2% body fat, and he was taking diuretics. Now, diuretics are the most dangerous drug in the entire world. Now, you guys might be familiar with diuretics because maybe you see them at like Vitamin Shop or GNC. What diuretics do is cause you to lose water weight very fast, but professional bodybuilders take very hardcore diuretics, and the combination of having really low body fat and having like your complete system flushed out of electrolytes and all the essential minerals is extremely dangerous. And that was actually the reason that they said he died during his autopsy. So the combination of non-existent body fat, low body fat of like 2%, and having no electrolytes. Now, I always remember the scene from the show Breaking Bad when they're stuck in the RV and it's really hot, they're in the middle of New Mexico, and Walter White, being the badass genius that he is, he warns Jesse that his electrolytes are dangerously low. And many people don't realize, like, when you're dieting extremely, when you're like on an extreme diet and you're already on a caloric deficit, you have low body fat, and you're trying to train out in the heat and you're trying to take like diuretics and different drugs, this is very dangerous and very bad for your body. So make sure you don't end up like Andreas Munzer.
Troy, you ain't got no gains. You ain't lift no weights.
Thank you so much for watching episode 1 of Storytime with Troy. I love just trying to take a creative element to my videos, so I hope you guys enjoyed the production in the video. Definitely want to share a few more stories like this and similar video content like this, so let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed it. And of course, if this is your first time on the channel, you already know we got daily uploads all summer long. I'll be traveling all throughout Europe. I'm going to Colombia in a couple weeks, going to Miami in a couple days, so I got some exciting footage coming from there. So thank you guys so much for the support on the channel, and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on some future videos. So let me know if there's any video ideas you guys have, because as you know, doing daily videos is quite the grind, so I'd love to get some ideas from you guys and help answer your questions. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the video tomorrow, which is going to be a very interesting one, so see you guys then.